Hey guys and gals, this is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, and it is 6:55 in the morning.
Have been so good to me.
And I'm headed towards Brown County State Park.
And so gentle.
Right now I'm in Brown County, Indiana. I haven't gotten to the park yet.
And now I see.
Once again, it's 6:55 in the morning.
So sentimental.
I'm in Brown County, Indiana, and I'm not too far from Brown County State Park. So I'm watching the sun come up a little bit here. Hope you guys and gals are all doing well. Yeah, I'm actually going to go hiking in Brown County State Park. So there's the road that leads to Brown County State Park.
So thankfully that you have been so good to me.
Yeah, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well. And the sun's coming up. And I just decided to do a day of relaxing and going hiking in Brown County State Park. So once again, I'm in Brown County, Indiana. It's 6:56 in the morning.
At first I thought nothing of it all.
Nothing like getting out in nature.
Just a passing phase. And then one day
so yeah, there's nothing like getting out in nature, man.
They did sing to me.
So yeah, I get a little energized by getting out in nature. And there's nothing like being up at this time in the morning and watching the sun come up. So I'm going to head down the road. Like I said, I'm headed to Brown County State Park. I'm in Brown County, Indiana right now. And I'm bringing you guys along for my hike in Brown County State Park. So this is kind of like a little stop where people take pictures and stuff. And that's the road to head back on down to Brown County State Park. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive through Nashville, Indiana to get to Brown County State Park. Peace. All right, guys, I'm driving through Nashville right now. It's got a lot of neat little shops here. And I usually always have to drive through Nashville when going to Brown County State Park. Got a really cool, lots of little shops here. Pretty awesome. And yeah. So this is little tiny Nashville, Indiana. And like I said, they got a lot of neat little shops here. And I usually drive through this area, especially when I'm going to the West Gate in Brown County State Park. And yeah, I usually go down this little road here, and it's got all the little shops. There's the artist colony where I sometimes grab some lunch. And in this little church here, there's a parking lot there where a lot of people park. And they got a little box where you can give a little change out to the church. So yeah, got a lot of cool. There's where I go get my kettle corn at the kettle corn place right there. So yeah, driving through Brown County. I usually always drive through that set of Brown County, Indiana there. So yeah, I'm glad I'm bringing you guys along. So this road's going to take us to the west gate entrance of Brown County State Park. But I usually, yeah, I'm coming from the south side. So coming from the south side, this west gate is closest to where I am on the south side. And like I said, I usually always have to drive through that small little town area. So yeah, when I get closer to the west gate, I'll turn this back on. See you then. All right, we're at the west entrance now, and turn into Brown County State Park here at the west entrance. Once again, I'm bringing you guys and gals along. So yeah, welcome to Brown County State Park. Yay! And it is 7:09 in the morning, and I'm bringing you guys along for a morning hike here. So I'm happy to bring you along. I can see the sun coming up through the trees. 7:09, sun's rising, and I'm bringing you guys on a hike. So I'm pretty excited. And right there's the ranger station. Here, I'll show you guys a little close up there. So right there's the ranger station. So I'm excited. So I think it's like $7 for Indiana residents to be here in Brown County State Park. So I'm excited to bring this guys to you, hiking in Brown County early in the morning at 7:10 in the morning. Bring you guys back. All right, I paid my $7 and we're inside Brown County State Park. It's 7:12 in the morning and the sun's just coming up. And yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys this adventure, me hiking in the morning as the sun's coming up. So I'm excited. Super excited. And we're gonna drive to Ogle Lake. And I'm gonna hike around Ogle Lake. And yeah, I'm bringing you guys around for the hike around Ogle Lake. I may take you to some other places in Brown County State Park as well, but we're gonna play it by ear. So yeah, so right now we're gonna drive to Ogle Lake. So once again, we're inside Brown County State Park. Right now I'm driving to Ogle Lake. There's a little squirrel. So yeah, right now I'm driving to Ogle Lake. My plan is I'm gonna hike around Ogle Lake. We're gonna be on Trail 7, hiking around Ogle Lake. The other thing I'm gonna play by ear is whether we take more than one trail. So I've shown you guys Trail 7 before. This is the first time I've come up here this early in the morning to go hiking. So I brought my hiking stick. I'm just rolling up my window. I realized I had my window up. So yeah, I paid my $7 to yeah, they asked me if I was here for the whole day, and I said yeah. I might as well tell them yeah. So I can stay here till 11 p.m. at night. I doubt if I'm gonna stay that late. But I am gonna be here most of the day. But this is the first time I've come up here this early. It's 7:15 in the morning, and the sun's coming up. And I just thought this would be a neat way to spend the day, hiking in Brown County State Park. It really is a beautiful park. Oh wow. Let me show you that there. Look at that. Look at that. That's just beautiful. just beautiful. Yeah, it's nice to come up here this early in the morning. And this is the drive to Ogle Lake here. So I'm excited. Just a beautiful drive. So once again, I'm in Brown County, Indiana. Right now I'm inside Brown County State Park. And it's just the sun's just coming up. It's just there you can see the sun coming up over there. So it's 7:16 in the morning. And I'm excited because I love hiking. Usually I come up here in the late afternoon. So it's kind of a treat coming up here in the morning time. And on top of that, you probably got there's probably more chance to record animals and stuff in the morning time. Oh, there's another little squirrel. Oh, it's a gray squirrel. Look at that. It's a little gray squirrel there. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I forgot I had it on Zoom. So, yeah, that's the other reason I thought it'd be fun to come hiking this early in the morning, because there'd be more chance to see animals and also more chance to hear. Because last time in one of my camping videos, the birds woke me up really early in the morning. And once again, we're taking a drive up to Ogle Lake here. I'm glad there's another squirrel, boy, lots of squirrels. There's probably not a lot of traffic. It's 7:18 in the morning, so some animals will get on the pavement to get warm. Here's another little squirrel. Wow. It's another little dude. So lots of gray squirrels this morning while driving up to Ogle Lake. But like I said, there's there's little squirrels or lots of little animals like laying out on the pavement and getting warm. So this is one of the areas where people will come, stop and take pictures and stuff, which is cool. Yeah, a lot of people will stop and come and take some pictures. Or this is one of the favorite spots for people to stop and take pictures. So yeah, it's 7:20 in the morning. I'm hiking in Brown County. I'm in Brown County State Park. A little bit ago, you guys just saw me drive through the small place of Nashville, Indiana, where you saw all those shops. I can hear woodpeckers in the background. May do some more of these morning hikes. I like coming up here this early. This might be the thing to do. You feel like you have the whole place to yourself when you come up here this early in the morning. And you got the sun coming up too. All right. So I'm gonna head on down that way to Ogle Lake. I'll bring you guys back. All right. This is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft. It is 7:25 in the morning. I'm in Brown County State Park. I'm gonna be quiet for a second here. I can hear a woodpecker. So it's 7:26 in the morning. The sun's rising here in Brown County State Park. And I'm headed to Ogle Lake, which is located in Brown County State Park. We're gonna take Trail 7. We're gonna hike Trail 7. And I may show some other trails along the way. And I may show you guys some other spots here in Brown County State Park. I tell you what, it's a treat coming here this early in the morning. So yeah, it's a treat coming this early in the morning. So we're gonna head down the road here and start heading towards Ogle Lake. And for now, I'm gonna hit trail. The plan today is to, once again, we're in Brown County State Park. It's almost 7:28 in the morning. And yeah, I need to do more of these morning hikes here in Brown County. So anyways, we're gonna head down the road, and I keep finding areas like this. This is a very popular area where people like to take photos and stuff. And then the other place was also another popular area where people like to take photos. But the cool thing about doing hikes this early in the morning, you can see more animals, and also you can hear them too. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do more of these morning hikes. So anyways, on to Ogle Lake. All right, we entered from the west gate, and let me show you this sign. So we're coming in from the west entrance here in Brown County State Park, and there's our camp signs that says where the campgrounds are at, and we got to go this way towards Ogle Lake. So yeah, Brown County, Indiana. If you guys ever come to Indiana, or if you're on south of Indiana, and you want to come to Brown County State Park, it's a really nice park, really cool place to go hiking. Right now in this video, I'm doing an early morning hike in Brown County State Park. What's funny, there's lots of little squirrels. Like this one's not paying attention to the cars I'm driving up. I'm sure as he gets closer, I'm sure as I get closer, he'll cruise. He'll see me. Come on, little dude, see me. There he goes. So lots of little gray squirrels. It's so funny. They're all out in the middle of the road as I'm driving towards Ogle Lake. All these little gray squirrels like hanging out on the pavement. I think what it is since it's cold in the morning, and lots of animals do this. Now, I've never seen snakes out on the road, but there's some places in Indiana, I guess you can go, where the snakes are trying to warm up because snakes can't regulate their temp, or they go in areas to regulate their temperature. Snakes do. So far, I'm just finding these gray squirrels, and this is my first time coming this early in the morning. So I'm finding these little gray squirrels, and I think what they're doing is, while they're foraging for food, I think they're also while they're foraging for food, I think they're also, there he goes, he's going. Anyways, I think they're warming themselves up. That's got to be what they're doing. They're foraging for food, but they are also using the asphalt to warm themselves up. Here's some more of them. Look at this, man. They're just all... You guys wouldn't believe this unless I caught it on camera. Look at that. There's some more of them. Look at that. They're almost oblivious. They're almost oblivious to me driving, but then they finally run away. All right, guys, get off the road. I think they must not also be used to vehicles driving around here this early in the morning. There's a whole bunch of them. There you go, little dude. It's so funny. I've never come this early in the morning to Brown County State Park, so I think it's funny, these all these little gray squirrels hanging out. I'm assuming they're trying to get warm. It's so funny. And there's a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I'm wondering if they're doing it to get warm, but maybe they're not. They're just foraging in the middle of the road. That is hilarious. I know snakes do it. Yeah, I know for sure snakes definitely, snakes will definitely lay out on the asphalt to get warm. But this is the first time, and I usually don't come this early to Brown County State Park. But it's wild seeing all these small gray squirrels. There's another one. There he goes. Cool. But yeah, I usually don't come this early to Brown County State Park. Right now it's 7:34 in the morning, and yeah, it's just kind of tripping me out here. There's another one. That's so funny. Like I said, people wouldn't believe it unless I was catching it on film. About these dudes hanging out on the, there he goes. Go, little dude. So that's funny. I think that's funny. So anyways, we're headed to Ogle Lake. The plan today is I'm gonna hike Trail 7. And yeah, I got my whole schedule clear. So if I want, I can, man, I'm gonna try and take advantage since I'm here this early in the morning. But anyways, my hope was by coming this early in the morning, I may start to do more hikes like this early in the morning. One, because you see more animals, and two, you probably can hear them early in the morning. When I went camping here, oh my God, tons of these birds up in the trees. woke me up really early in the morning. So yeah, when I went by the ranger area where you go pay your money down at the park, she asked me if I was gonna be here all day, and they give you a little receipt after you pay your $7 for Indiana residents. It's $7. I'm not sure how much it is for out-of-state folks. Who knows? Might be a few bucks more. I tell you what, if it is, it's totally worth it. Brown County State Park's beautiful. We're almost here at Ogle Lake here. This is kind of the drive. Once I get to this level, I believe we're almost at Ogle Lake here. If memory serves me correctly. Yep, it does. So here's Ogle Lake. And the Ogle Lake shelter's that way. So let's, we're not gonna park at the Ogle Lake shelter. I'm just gonna take you guys to the Ogle Lake shelter, and then we'll go park in the regular parking area. But let me take you to the Ogle Lake shelter. A lot of people like to go camping at the Ogle Lake. I'm sure you have to rent it though. You can't just show up and start using it. And part of the trail today will go right by Ogle Lake. That's pretty cool. So that's Ogle Lake shelter there. And like I said, we're not gonna park by the shelter. And like I said, this is my first time coming this early. A lot of people do, a lot of people will rent it. So yeah. So that's the shelter right there. A lot of people do picnicking or camping. I'm sure they have to reserve that shelter. And normally when I end my Trail 7, normally it ends here. So I normally start the trail there, and then here will be the end of the trail. I just wanted to show you guys the shelter really quick. It's a really cool, it's a cool little shelter. I've never reserved it, but I just wanted to show you guys that shelter real quick. And like I said, normally this is where I come out when I finish my hike. I love being here this early. So far we've seen a lot of gray squirrels. So yeah, we've seen a lot of gray squirrels. We're definitely here before the crowds show up, which is cool. That's pretty cool. And I'm assuming this is where people would load their boats off. Yeah, I'm assuming right here is where I'm assuming right here you could load small little boats off and stuff if you wanted to. Each time I've been here, I haven't seen anyone done that yet, but what's funny is usually I show up after 4 or 5 in the afternoon. This parking lot's full of people. Like it's lots of people here. So it's wild being here this early in the morning. I did see one bike person, a motorcyclist. So yeah, the only one that's here is me and a motorcyclist dude I saw by the shelter there. So he probably was surprised to see me. So he's probably thinking I had this whole place to myself and here I show up, so that's pretty funny. So yeah, we're at Trail 7 here. I'm just gonna park my car here. And like I said, I'm gonna have to do more hikes like this. I like this. I like practically having the whole place to myself. That's cool. I think that's awesome. All right. I'll bring you guys back when I start on my way on Trail 7. Hey guys and gals, look at this. The parking lot's empty. It's 7:53 in the morning, and it's really nice coming here this early in the morning. Look, the parking lot's empty. So the only one that's here near Oracle Lake is, of course, the motorcyclist that was by the shelter, and just me out here. So yeah, look at that. So I'm sure this parking lot won't stay empty for long. But I need to do some more of these. It's nice. I feel like I have Ogle Lake all to myself along with Trail 7. I just heard the motorcyclist start his motorcycle up. So yeah, look at that. The whole parking lot's empty. I heard the motorcycle. You can hear, there goes the motorcyclist. So I'm sure he was surprised to see me. So I thought about doing motorcycling. So there he goes. So he looked like he was drinking some coffee and just chilling out. I can't believe I have the whole parking lot to myself. Like I said, it's 7:53 in the morning, and man, I part of the reason I thought it'd be cool to come this early to Brown County State Park would I could hear more of the animal sounds, and I caught a bunch of gray squirrels while I was driving up here to Ogle Lake. So there's Ogle Lake there. I'm gonna set my stick down. I had a walking stick on me here. So there's the shelter where I drove up. That's the Ogle Lake shelter there. It's just a beautiful area. So it's about 7:56 in the morning. I'm inside Brown County State Park. There's my vehicle, and then the rest of the parking lot's empty. And I may start doing more of these morning hikes in Brown County State Park. There's nothing like having the place to yourself. So yeah, let me grab my walking stick, and we'll yeah, I bought this walking stick a long time ago. This is one of the days I went camping up here. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm bringing you guys and gals along for the hike, this morning hike in Brown County State Park. Normally, I come up here with my family in the afternoon, around 3, 4, or 5 in the afternoon. And I don't know if I could convince them to come this early. But I'm up here this early, so. And like I said, I think it's a treat. So this is where you begin Trail 7. Trail circles around Ogle Lake, and it's 1.2 miles. And they consider this a moderate hike. So that's cool. Yeah, normally my little family likes to sleep in. I like to sleep in too sometimes, but I went to bed early. One, because I knew I was going to do this hike. Yeah. I'm laughing at this sign. Let me show you this, guys. Let's show you this sign. Swimming is prohibited. That's funny that they got to put a sign out there. I'm sure someone probably has tried to jump in the water, which is probably, but that sign seems like it's been there forever. And there's the shelter of Ogle Lake there. And there's where we came from. And right now the parking lot's empty. It's just my vehicle there. Yeah, and the sign down below said it's 1.2 miles and they consider it a mild hike. And like I said, I may do some more of these morning Brown County hikes. Just more relaxing. And I love that I can hear. You don't have a bunch of people, or you're not listening to a bunch of people talk. So that's cool, actually. All you can hear is your feet walking on the, there's a little bit of gravel right here. So all you can hear is my feet, and you hear the birds in the area. So that's cool. I just forgot. I mean, I have a t-shirt on, and then I have a dress, it's kind of a sportsman shirt on, dress shirt. That's got UV protection in it. And then of course I got this Eddie Bauer kind of olive green jacket on. I got my walking stick. I don't always go hiking with a walking stick. Just thought it'd be nice to have. So I can hear a little bit of water. But it almost sounds like water that's being pushed. That's the other cool thing about being by myself up here. Sounds like if there was a bunch of people here already, I may not be able to hear that water sound. I don't know if it's picking it up. I'm not sure if it's picking it up here, but like I said, it almost sounds like a sound of water being pushed. I can hear birds on the trail. Like I said, I may do more of these morning hikes. Trail looks a little muddy. I'll show you guys. It looks a little muddy. Like the sign says, the trail's going, it does a circle around Ogle Lake, which is cool. So far I'm loving this morning hike. Pretty cool. And I love the fact that I have the whole place to myself, Trail 7. So far I only saw one person, that was the motorcycle dude by the shelter that's on Trail 7. Ooh man, that rail's a little shaky. Look at this rail. Watch this rail. Just a little shaky. Another good reason to have a walking stick. Yeah, I'm glad I'm bringing you guys this hike, this early morning hike. I may do more of these. I can hear some animal. Yeah, I may do more of these. I'm gonna stop here. Capture some Olgo Lake here. Yeah, so far all I saw was that motorcyclist. And that was over at that's the Trail 7 shelter. And that'll be at the very end of our hike here. So yeah, it's nice to have Trail 7 all to myself and Olgo Lake. It's 8:22 in the morning. There's my walking stick. And the cool thing about coming this early in the morning, you literally have the whole trail to yourself and also have Olgo Lake to yourself, which is cool. Yeah, Brown County State Park's a cool, beautiful place to go hiking. I enjoy it. Yep, I enjoy it. It's nice. Nice place to go hiking. What's funny is I've gone hiking lots of times without my walking stick, but yeah, these are nice to have. I'll click it so you guys can see my trail here. sound like turkeys. Once again, I'm hiking around Ogle Lake. It's about 8:34 in the morning. And me and you have Ogle Lake to ourselves, and also Trail 7, which is cool. That's an interesting hole. I wonder if that's a snake hole. I have no idea. One time I went hiking here with my family, and my daughter got to see a black snake. She said it was real small, but it was pretty cool looking. Now, one thing I won't do on any of my hikes here, you guys won't see me lift up any dead big logs, and you won't see me lift up any dead big rocks. They do have rattlesnakes and water moccasins in Brown County. And what's ironic, the poisonous snakes are protected. That's pretty funny. So yeah, you won't see JR, aka Lone Bushcraft, going around looking for rattlesnakes or water moccasins. You won't see that on my channel. Another good reason to have a long walking stick. Of course, if I actually heard a rattlesnake, I would just go the opposite way. I wouldn't. Oh. That was, did you guys hear that? Let me show you. Something made a big splash. So I caught that on film. There's a big water that just splashed over there. Sometimes I do see little beavers or I see little otters. Well, that was cool. And I know I caught that on film. So it was either a very big fish or a little tiny beaver or a little tiny otter. So that was cool. I think it might have been a beaver. Wow, that's cool. I caught that on film. Yeah, I heard that big splash. I heard the big splash in the water. We're hiking around Ogle Lake. That was cool. Last time I caught something cool was when I was camping really late here, and I think my fire had got down to embers. I was camping in Brown County. It's probably, I don't know, might have been 2 in the morning when I heard some deer call out to another deer. So that was pretty cool. Oh wow, this is really muddy. Yeah, that's real muddy. That's really muddy. Okay. Trying to avoid the mud. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go this way to try and avoid this mud patch. So I'm going to put this away so I can pay attention to what I'm doing. All right, it's 8:54 in the morning. I had to turn back because there was no other routes around that real muddy area. So I went ahead and hiked back. The parking lot's still empty. It still has just my car in it. 8:54 in the morning. I still got Ogle Lake all to myself. And right over there was the real muddy area. And I tried to look for some other paths around it. And there just wasn't any other paths around it. So, and I don't have my muck boots. I don't even own a pair of muck boots. But that may be something to grab. Because the cool thing about muck boots, you can put them on. And it doesn't matter how wet it is. And they kind of come past I don't know, they kind of cover your foot. The muck boots do. They're kind of rubbery. They look like large rubbery rain boots. And that would be the thing to wear. I forgot it rained. We'd gotten some rain a few days back ago. But I thought everything would be dry by now. So yeah, still got Ogle Lake to myself. It's now 8:56 in the morning. So we're still on Trail 7. We're just gonna go start on the other end of Trail 7. And hopefully the rest of that trail won't be as muddy as that one place that stopped us. So that means we're gonna go to where the shelter's at. I'll show you guys the shelter. So where the other part of the trail's at, we can pick up Trail 7 from the Trail 7 shelter. And so I'll get to see if that area is muddy as well. So yeah. So I'm gonna pick you guys up when I get over to the shelter area. All right, here's the other end of Trail 7. And right there is the shelter. So we're gonna go ahead and hopefully this won't be super muddy. Look at these tree roots. So yeah, another good reason to have a walking stick, right? So yeah, hopefully that one area was just really, I don't mind stepping over mud, but it was just like right here. Here's an example where it's just a real small kind of muddy area. And you just kind of walk around it, right? But there, it was huge, man. It was like a little, and on top of that, it was near that bridge. So the area that we turned around from, it wasn't half of the trail. I don't know, maybe 25% of the trail. So we're going to the other end of the trail that's near the shelter here. Let's check out this shelter. Sometimes people reserve these shelters. Looks like it has a fireplace. it does. Has a nice little fireplace. Somebody's been using it. Yeah, somebody's been using this shelter. Man, look at the burn marks right there. Somebody's built a really big fire there. So this shelter has a nice view. Yeah. Here's the view from the shelter. Pretty nice views from the shelter. It's funny climbing over these large. Of course, look at this tree that's by the shelter. It's got these really huge roots. Look at those really huge roots. And the tree's directly in front of the shelter. So, yeah, I turned back around and we're restarting at the other end of Trail 7. I just saw a truck pull up, a white truck. I'm assuming that might be the people who work at the park, so. Yeah, that's probably I imagine it's a Brown County State Park worker. Oh, wow. Here's another person that wanted to go on an early morning hike. So we're going to continue on our hike. Hopefully if there is muddy areas, there'll be ways around it. So far I've been finding a little bit off the beaten path. Yeah, in Trail 7, you have to definitely watch your step because you got the, you guys can see them, they got the roots right there. Okay, you got more roots. That's cool. It adds to the adventure of the hike, right? And I believe they said they rated this a medium hike. So I'm guessing the hikes. So Trail 7's rated as a medium hike. So I'm guessing it's because there's no steep hills to go up. So that's what I'm guessing. So far, the only thing I've had to deal with, like I said, I got 25% of the way. I got 25% of the way into the Trail 7 and I had to turn back around. What's funny, these little creeks come back. And like I said, we've had dry weather, I believe, for 3 days, but it hadn't dried up some of these areas yet. But what's neat wow, there's another hole. I wonder if that's a snake hole. So whenever these rains come back, it creates these little creeks that come here. And sometimes drips way down from the hill and then comes all the way down here. So that's cool. These little creeks are cool. And then it drips all the way here and it goes into Ogle Lake. So I think I'm going to I'll take this path here. Yeah, I was bummed when I had to turn back around because I'd only done 25% of the trail. But I decided to go jump on the other end of the trail of Trail 7. So we're still on Trail 7 exploring it. So that was that's always my backup plan in case there's part of the trail that's kind of messed up and I can't get around. I'll just go hit the other end of the trail. Now what'll be cool is if it isn't too bad, I can hike all the way to that area that I wasn't able to get around. That'll be cool. I love hiking. I've definitely been enjoying coming this early and going hiking. It's the way to go. Because then you have the whole place to yourself. Alright, there's a bunch of little mosquitoes. I'm shocked there's not a lot of little fish coming up and grabbing them dudes. Yeah, I don't know how many of these early morning hikes I can do. But I can tell you one thing, I really enjoy it because then you have more peace and quiet. I mean, it's okay. I guess it's okay to come up here at 3 in the afternoon. But nothing like coming up here in the morning though. Yeah, nothing beats it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how often I can do these morning hikes. But man, are they sure worth it. So real early in the morning when I came here, the parking lot was empty. The park opens up at 7 a.m. Brown County State Park does here in Brown County, Indiana. And nothing beats, like I said, nothing beats coming here in the morning. Love it. And it's quieter. See, sometimes when you get here around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, I mean, you got your usual people picnicking and people playing their radio music, which is cool. It's fun to do, but there's nothing like getting here early in the morning. And like I said, I don't know how many of those I can do. If I could, I would hike only in the mornings, just so I can have Ogle Lake all to myself, like I have right now. Actually, this might be doable because my little family likes to sleep in. The cool thing about waking up early in the morning, you feel like you're getting more of your At least for me, I feel like I'm getting more done during the day. But if I'm getting up early, that also means I'm crashing early too. So, which I did. I crashed early. And so I got a good night's rest. I knew I was coming here this morning. I was excited. I love getting outdoors. I'm actually using my walking stick. There was a few times I came hiking out here and I forgot to bring my walking stick, so I got my walking stick going on. So and when I was a kid, my parents didn't have a lot of money, but it didn't seem to matter. I used to go play in the creek when I was a kid. Now I drive by that same neighborhood I used to live in as a kid. It's still nice, but I'm seeing how people are treating the areas surrounding that neighborhood that I used to live in. And yeah, people are kind of trashing things, at least on the outside. The inside of the neighborhood still looks good that I grew up in, but yeah, I don't know what's the matter with people doing that. But I have a feeling it might not be people from the area. I do know it's gotten so serious that they put signs out and stuff. All right, I'm getting off of where I'm really at. I'm here in Brown County State Park. That's another thing. When things get real quiet on the hike, I think of all kinds of things. But yeah, Brown County State Park's awesome. Check this out where I'm hiking at. Once again, another good reason to bring a walking stick. And earlier in one of the other, I'm gonna have to break this up into I'm gonna have to break this hike into a bunch of mini, there's a gray squirrel there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break this up into smaller videos, or else it's gonna be just one huge long video. And people's attention spans are people sometimes don't like to watch really long videos. There's another gray squirrel. So yeah, I may do that. Who knows? I may throw it all on one video and then still break out some smaller videos. Wow, that's really muddy. I think I find a way around it. That's not too bad. So yeah, I was excited because I knew I was going to come here this morning. And actually, I enjoyed turning into bed early because of that. I was so excited about going hiking that I knew I was going to. My thing is, I didn't know I was going to have the whole place to myself, so that was pretty cool. But like I said, me and my little family will kind of go hiking really late. You know, like I said, like at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. We still have a good time, but they love coming here so late. I know, I think there's a few upsides to it. By the time we get here, a lot of people are starting to leave who spent all day here. So I guess that's the upside to coming late here. I'll set my stick right here. Once again, this is Trail 7, and I'm hiking around Ogle Lake. And yeah, I had gotten 25% of the trail until I ran into a muddy area where I had to backtrack on the trail. So I went into the other end of the Trail 7. And like I said, I'm gonna see if I can make it to that area where I'd gotten turned back. I'm gonna see if the trail's dry enough to see if it goes to the area where I had to turn back. That'll be kind of cool if it does. I'm actually kind of hoping it's dry enough to do that. And like I said, I'm a little surprised because, yeah, I was a little surprised by the mud a little bit. But I could have swore we had 3 days of dry weather. But before those 3 days of dry weather, it did pour pretty good. I guess you could say it adds a little adventure to the trail, so that's cool. Oh, okay, there. Okay, now I see the area where I got turned back. There it is right there. Here, I'll show it to you guys. Now I'm across the other way. Let me show it to you. Right there is where I got turned back. So I was on that thing, and yeah, it was right there is where I got turned back. So now I'm clear over at the other side, literally. I'm literally on the other side here. And like I said, the hope is, I'm hoping the trail's dry enough to where I can, I just hope. Because then I will have completed the trail because, yeah, I wasn't too happy I had to turn back because it was super muddy. Like I said, I don't have muck boots. So, yeah, when you don't have muck boots, yeah, I definitely would have kept doing it if I had muck boots, because then, you know, the muck boots almost look like rain boots. I'm probably not saying it right. I'm sure it's got another name for it instead of the name muck boots. I'm sure there's a more official name than muck boots. Or what I'm remembering is man, there's another gray squirrel. There's lots of gray squirrels around here. The other thing that's around here is water moccasins and rattlesnakes. So far I've been lucky enough I haven't came across a rattlesnake. If I did, I'd just that's the cool thing about a rattlesnake, at least you could hear it. Going down these stairs here. Oh wow. Okay, that looks really muddy. Let me show you that. It's been a theme here on Trail 7. It's a cute little creek though. Okay. I'm really not trying to get muddy here. How steady is this wood? Okay. Not super steady. So maybe I should put my foot here. Instead of putting my foot on this log that's kind of wobbly, maybe I'll put my foot right there. I think that's what I'll do. There we go. That was cool. And these logs are going to help. All right. Lots of mud, but these little stumps are going to help. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. That's not too bad. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't sure about that. All right, continued on the hike, but that means when I when I go back, I'll have to negotiate that. So, oh well, adds to the fun of the hike, which is cool. All right, when we get to this sign, this is halfway. When you reach this sign here, you've gone halfway around the trail. So that's pretty cool. And then we're not too far from that one area where we had to turn back. So we're gonna go check it out. I'm excited. And of course, oh wow, this creek gets bigger. So those days that we had the those rains, this creek got a lot bigger, and there's more water. There's more water now. So that's kind of cool about the water. And like I said, we're almost at the area where I had got turned back. So it's wild whenever Brown County does get water here. Once again, I'm in Brown County State Park, and this creek gets even wider whenever they have, I think there were some days where it rained like 3 days in a row. And then after those 3 days, we had 3 days of dry weather. But then it creates these, two large creeks, which is cool. And of course, then it runs all the way into, and that's Ogle Lake right there. You see little marshes right there. And then there's Ogle Lake over there. So all these little creeks stream into Ogle Lake, which is cool. And like I said, we're almost at the area where I had got turned back. I was kind of hoping I could make it to that area, so I'll get to show you guys. So that's cool. Looks like I'm gonna make it all the way to the area where I got turned back. That'll be cool. Little birds probably ain't expecting us. So far it's just me. I did saw someone else drive up. Saw a white truck. I'm assuming that was the Brown County State Park worker. And then I saw a regular car, which was probably someone of the public. Keep seeing these holes. I'm assuming those are snake holes. And like I said, I was kind of hoping I'd make it back to the, I would make it back to the place I got turned back. So far, it's looking good. So yeah, if I make it to that area, I'll end the video there, because that's where I'd originally got. Wow, I got really muddy right there. But the cool thing about it's not on the trail, so that's cool. Ooh, look, someone placed a board right here. Okay, so we did make it back, but one big muddy. So there's, I'm gonna point right there is where we got turned back. So this is gonna be a good place to end the video here. There's where we got turned back. And then there's another large corner here. So, okay. So I made it back to where I got turned back. So that's pretty cool. It was nice coming this early. So for this video of the Ogle Lake, this video is probably going to be called Hiking Trail 7 or Brown County State Park Hiking Trail 7 or Hiking in Brown County State Park Trail 7 is what I'll name this video. I came here really early in the morning. I'm still going to take advantage since I'm still here in Brown County, especially since I'm so early here in Brown County. But yeah, it's been a nice hike. I've enjoyed it. I may take you guys, I may go myself on more of these hikes, and I'm going to take you guys along. So I think that's the ticket. Go on early morning hikes because it's quieter. I can hear nature more. There's not a bunch of people walking by me. Basically, I can hear nature more. So it's a lot nicer. Part of my English. Sometimes I say words that aren't in the English language. I don't think nicer is a word. I do have a sense of education. Yeah, this is the ticket here, coming this early to Brown County State Park. Morning hikes are better, I'm convinced of it now. But see, my little family's pretty busy, and they love coming here at, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And you just don't, I mean, you still get this, but it's just, things seem more alive when you're here in the early morning. And plus there's no people here, so that's cool. So I think this is the ticket. Yeah, this is definitely the ticket, coming this early here in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add, like I said, I'm gonna have to add more morning hikes to my hiking adventures. It's just better. Overall, it's just better. And it's quieter. You can just hear nature more. Yeah, I'm digging these morning hikes more. Just better. So I'm gonna end my video with this 360, and then I'm gonna be real quiet while I'm doing it. take care, guys and gals. Thanks for joining me on my hiking around Trail 7 here in Brown County State Park. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Once again, thanks for watching the video. If you like the content you see in the Lone Wolf Bushcraft YouTube channel, please like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Later! Take care, everybody. Later, Gators. Peace. Have a good day. Bye. All right, it's 10:23 in the morning, and the parking lot just my car. There's 2 hikers there. I think they must be campers. Yeah, they must be campers. That one car that was here earlier, it's left. Looks like 2 people are getting ready to hike the trail there. I'm assuming, because I don't see another car, so I'm assuming they've camped here in Brown County today. So 10:23 in the morning, still an empty parking lot by Ogle Lake. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna really have to look into coming here and coming to early morning hikes here in Brown County, Indiana, here in Brown County State Park. So yeah. What's that old saying? The early bird gets the worm. That's funny. Anyways, yeah, now that I'm experiencing stuff like this, coming this early to Brown County State Park, it's the way to be, for sure. My hike around Ogle Lake was awesome. And yeah, I may do more of these early morning hikes. This has just been really nice I basically had Trail 7 to myself. Because even the motorcycle dude that was here early as I first got here, he wasn't hiking any trails. He was just chilling out by the shelter there. So there's the Trail 7 shelter. That's where he was hiking out. Looked like he was just hanging out there. So yeah, I had Ogle Lake all to myself. I did see a car drive up as I would, because I had to backtrack and take Trail 7 the other way, because I did 25% of the trail and realized I had to hike back. So I hiked back around, restarted Trail 7, then finally got to my original part that where I had to hike back. But yeah, this is the way to go, coming real early in the morning. All right, it's 10:40 in the morning. I'm back in the car. Check that out. There's only 3 cars there. And so, yeah, cars didn't show up until about 10:34 in the morning. So basically from 7 a.m. all the way to 10:34 in the morning, I had Ogle Lake hike all to myself. And so I was excited about that. So yeah, I may have to do more of these morning hikes. Thank you guys and gals for watching this video. I appreciate you guys so very much. One of the ways you can help out my channel is hit that subscribe button, especially if you do enjoy the content of my channel. Yeah, if you enjoy the content, please hit subscribe and like. And that's one of the ways you guys can help out my channel. And yeah, especially if you like the content I'm bringing you guys. So I hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. And I'll talk to you later. I'm going to leave this in the video. Anyways, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well. I'll talk to you guys and gals later. Hope you're all doing well. Later. Later, Gators. Peace. And once again, thanks for watching the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later. See you in the next video. Peace.